Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery. And today we are going to do some cool things. Put myself on first. Hold on. There we go. I'm a little tired, but still. So, hi everyone. I see people chatting and it looks like it's very cold everywhere. So let me know where you're from. And oh, Leah, good morning. Good morning. These are the mug rugs we're going to do. And I put a, oh, happy birthday again. Thank you, Isabel. It was yesterday, but yay, thank you. I'm 20, so, you know how that goes. Chris Yost, hi. Nana, hi, Sue, she says. Hello from Spain. Oh my. Well, welcome. That's awesome. Julie, Pamela, Lynn, our Lynn. Our Lynn is here. Yes, Lynn lives 5 minutes away from me, so it's often fun, for sure. I made it on time. Well, glad you're here, Sharon. Diane, Robin, happy birthday, Sue. Thank you. Thank you. Joan says good morning from central Pennsylvania. Joyce, hi, Sue. Hi. Awesome. I stopped to read. Kay from Oklahoma. Karina. Hi, Karina. Hope you're doing well. I saw your last bag and it was absolutely awesome. Leah says, I'm 20 also, at least in my mind. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works here. Whatever, right? I can say you're only as old as you feel. So, yeah. So, you can head on over to omlembroidery.com. There are links in the description. Judy Quilt, glad you're here, Judy. Best wishes to Mr. Quilt. You know, the usual. We're always thinking of him. You can pick these up, link in the description, and you can get them either one by one or you can get them both and save a little money, which is awesome. So we did a poll and we're going to do the present one. So I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see. Look at this. Sparkly. So I used the HTV for the bow. And if you're wondering how I did the bow, this is freehand. I did a blog the other day on how to draw a bow. And it's easier than you think, and it does not have to be perfect. So it's two hearts and then however you want the ribbon. It doesn't matter, you can sketch it out. You can do it right in your embroidery software, but it turns out well every time. A couple people posted their bows and they were excellent, excellent. Irene says, happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sue. Mr. Quilt had a good week. Oh, that's good to know, Judy Quilt. Awesome. No cinnamon rolls today. Karina, come on, get with it. What are you doing? We like our cinnamon rolls. She always sends me a picture of her cinnamon rolls after. Yeah, I know. Nancy, happy birthday, Sue. Well, thank you very much, guys. That's awesome. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the HTV and then we're going to stitch this out. Now, the two things about this design, the HTV is one. You don't have to use HTV. You can use whatever fabric you want. I just thought, this is a piece of what I used. I just thought it was sparkly, but look, I've got this holographic. That's almost hard to see, it's so shiny. But I wanted to show you that, say, Cricut, for example. You can go to Michael's and I'm sure there's a lot of other places that you can get it. This is Cricut. You can get Caesar as well, Caesar HTV. And you just got to look for iron on. See how that says that right there? And they actually put a picture to make it even easier. And you get, a little bit of it, but honestly, that's going to last forever because we're only using, small pieces. So even if you can get a sampler pack, that's even better. That is worth it for us because, yeah. What? I missed Sue's birthday greetings? Happy birthday, Sue. Thank you, Judy Quilt. Jamie says, good morning, Sue and all the gang. Yes, I know. Awesome. Happy birthday, says Jenny. Thank you. Where's Jude and Miley? I haven't seen them yet. Well, hi Miley. If she's watching the replay, we can say that. Hi Miley. I hope you're good. So awesome. Suzanne Wood, happy birthday. Good morning. Dwani, hi. We haven't seen you for ages. Welcome back. We've missed you for sure. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Happiest birthday, Sue. Yes, thank you. So you can get different colors. I have a whole bunch of them. When I bought my Cricut, it came with a whole bunch of different ones. And it's kind of fun to do, and we'll go over how to use it properly. So this one, I used, this fabric is the green, and this is the reverse. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, you can see the pattern really well. It's the exact same fabric, just different colors. And I like how that looks, for sure. I do. And then I use kind of like a gold fabric for the present, and of course gold for that. Lots of metallic thread in this, which is fine. It's Christmas, so you can bling away for sure. Oh, Jude's here. Hello. Hello. Well, I said hello. I didn't see your name, Jude. So say hi to Miley for me. It's awesome. So the other thing that's difficult about this one, it's not difficult, but you have to be careful, is that it is raw edge applique. So you can see the edge and then not. So practice up your trimming skills, because we want to be able to do this one neat. And I managed to do it. There's no get out of jail free card either, by the way, just saying. There's no satin stitches, so therefore there's no zigzag stitches. So this will be a test. See how well you can do. I happened to do mine really well. I trimmed, it was a good trimming day. Yesterday, day before? No, last week. There you go, last week. So, and for the bow, you don't have to worry about it. Also, if you're using HTV, remember, you don't have to cut it. You don't have to cut it. Once you do the satin stitches around the outside, you can just tear it. Kind of like Mylar, but not quite as delicate. And it works. So I like this one, but you can also get this one. I'll do it this way. The trees. So these are pretty small. And you can use your Christmas scraps that you keep. And I love this fabric with the yellow behind it. And then, of course, snow. And this is one of my favorite Christmas plaids. So I love it. Jessie, good morning. 109 people watching. All right. Judy Quilt says, I love mug rugs with no satin stitches on the edges. Yeah, it adds something to it. And I think this looks delicate and lovely. I have a ton of Christmas scraps. Well, they're all kind of small pieces for both of these, so you can grab your scrap bin and you can have a lot of fun with it, because this is wrapping paper and this is ribbon, and you should be able to do quite a bit for it. So this is what I've chosen for my background, so the front and the back, which I thought was cool, and this is going to be the window background. So it's kind of green, different colors of green. I kind of liked it, but I wanted to show you if you have fabric like this, like, isn't this cute? This is adorable. This would be a great time to use it, because you can use it in here and it'll show a little bit of fussy cutting. Maybe, I'm not really sure. But look at this. Isn't this adorable? You could see I've used it a little bit. I like it. It's so cute. So this is the time for cute fabric. You don't have to match it the way I did. I just, I have a cupboard with Christmas fabric, and I just grabbed a whole bunch and worked with what I had. So we're going to use a bit of HTV. So I was wondering if maybe I'll do the bow in this holographic green. It's a little bit different. It has like big chunks on it. Or maybe both. We could say, hey, what the heck, and have it sparkly. What do you think? We could. We could. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So now let's go to my Luminaire 3 and we are going to get started. So any questions? Judy Quilt says, let's go sparkly. Yeah, well, I mean, you can bling Christmas because Christmas is all blingy. So 5x7 hoop, cutaway in here, 7511 needle. I have green on it right now, so you guys should be able to see it. Oh yeah, we didn't do nail check. Who's not on the ball? There we go. Look at the nails. They're crackle. Isn't that cool? From Hollow Taco. Yeah. Who said bobbin? Nana. Thank you for the reminder, Nana. Yes. Bobbin police. It's buried in thread, so I didn't pull it out. Thanks for reminding me, though, to check. That's awesome. So, Luminaire 3, name Captain Jack. I love Captain Jack. Love the nails, love the nails. Thank you. It's fun. You guys know I have a lot of fun. So, the first step is going to be, everyone all at once, placement. So, let's get that started. So, again, cutaway 5x7. You always know the 5x7 hoop by the googly eyes, the pink googly eyes on it, right? I like the size of this too. That's one thing I really like. Barbara Jones, thank you very much. Awesome. Carol, good morning. Glad she could make it. But Barbara, thank you. Much appreciated. Okay, so once that is done, what do we do next? Well, we want our batting. Now, you could double up the batting if you wanted. You could. It's easy enough and just absorb a little bit more. Why not, right? Why not? Thank you so very much, Barbara Jones. Every penny goes to good use for our videos. Absolutely. That is what keeps the channel going, like literally. And getting the designs also helps with that. So, because I want to do this full time, you know. Yeah, no. That's the goal. I'm not sure why this is going around twice, but happy stitching. Oh, I guess with the batting, it's nice to have it go around twice. I do have a light for lighting up the back part here, but I couldn't get it to work in time, so apologies. I will zoom in the camera so you guys can see it better. It still is a bit dark. It's not bad. Now, on this, what I'm doing right here, the present is facing that way. If you turn it that way, all of the stops will be at the top and it makes it a lot, instead of at the bottom, just makes it a lot easier. So remember to rotate it the right way and you'll be much happier. Barbara says, every video adds to my day, learning, virtual community, and lots of smiles. This is my favorite channel. Well, thank you. We have a lot of fun and there is lots to learn. So the membership people, I'm on it. I know I've missed one, just getting my stuff together here. And I'll make it up to you guys so there'll be extra videos just so I can get started on it. So the second tier membership, that's what I'll be doing. So you don't have to trim anything on this one too. That's another thing that I really enjoy. You don't have to trim. And I like it. So this is putting our fabric down, and this is the placement line for the window. And it's just easier to do it all in one, but even like that looks good. Now, if your fabric, your background fabric is really dark and your top fabric is really light, you might want to cut this out. And the trick to it is use really sharp pointed scissors to cut and then use your trimming scissors around. That's the best way of doing it. So this is gradient too, and I thought that would look really nice as a background behind the present. So lay it out and, oh, put the hoop back. Hello. Don't try stitching without the hoop. Captain Jack says no. What is membership new to this channel? Well, welcome, Brenda. Welcome, welcome. I just started a membership, so there's different tiers of the membership, which is nice. So one is just supporting the channel, which I deeply appreciate. The second one is we're going to do extra learning videos, and there'll be Q&A, all that kind of stuff. So that'll be awesome. And the third one is one-on-one learning. So if you guys ever want to do that, that's how you do it. Okay, we are going to go back to the desk and we're going to do a nice trimming here with our googly-eyed scissors. Sharon says, Sue, I've been watching you over the years, and I have to say your interaction with the people on the chat is amazing. You spoil us. Others don't talk like you do. Well, thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of one of a kind. I enjoy it just as much as you guys do. So it's fun. So I'm going to use my small Tula Pink duckbill scissors, the Nom Noms. When we get Misha back, she will love it. But thank you, Sharon. Thank you for saying that. I do appreciate it. So with this, remember, raw edge applique. So you want to get it as neat and tidy as you can. So this will be like the test for your cutting skills. I never cut at the machine because it's a little too awkward to do. So this is really the way to do it. Put the hoop on your desk. It only takes a second, and see how I'm moving it around. I don't have to worry about the duckbill part because there's nothing catchy underneath, but you can and do it that way. I do it backwards and whoop-de-doo. It's fine. Whatever works the best for you, but just really take your time on this one. Really take your time because, oh, a little bit shows through on the lighter part. I didn't notice that. I don't think it'll matter though. I think it'll look good. So there we go, one little piece. Make sure your applique scissors are really sharp. It makes a huge difference. So now I have this scrap, and I'm gonna, oh, Joyce, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Lynn says, I totally agree with you. Sue teaches us not to panic when we make mistakes. And when on the live she makes mistakes, she teaches all how to fix it. Yeah, and even when I record a video, I pretty much do the same thing. I don't edit it out, if you guys have ever noticed, but I prefer live. So I really like the green. This green here, can you guys see it? It's a little bit closer to that. So that's what I picked out for the inside part. And now we're going to do the outside part. So let's go back to Captain Jack, my Luminaire 3, which is awesome. I want to do more stitching on it. So now we're going to do the first decorative stitches, and I think that green looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave the green. So always remember too, when you're doing your placement stitches, that it needs to be, you know, similar to the color that you're using for the stitches, because it shows through, right? So yeah, for sure. We get everyone to click the thumbs up for these wonderful videos from Sue, please. Thank you. Maybe she will do pink thread. Actually, I think I put in the instructions for the tree ones that I reminded everyone that, you know, Christmas trees are just not green anymore. Things have, I don't know, changed, I guess. You can get purple trees, you can get blue trees, you can get anything like that. So feel free to use whatever colors that you want. So I'm thinking a Christmas background with hot pink trees would look great for the hot pink crew in the gang. I think it would be awesome. She drew me in years ago when she did the digitizing. When you ask a question, she answered right away like a private instructor, live, and then the OML gang. I try to answer everything I can. If it's a really long question, then I'm not really gonna answer it, but I'll answer it in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. So thanks for saying that. I try. There's no point me doing these videos if it doesn't help you. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta help you. I love the tradition, so trees are green here. I actually have a white one, which I don't know if that goes against tradition, but it's more like a snowy one, and I'm in Canada, so I mean, why not? Why not? So, yes, why not? So, any color. I was thinking of pink when any color that you want. I don't know if you've seen them, but I actually saw one. Oh, the tree was black with purple lights, and it was just small. It was just really small, but I thought, why don't I have a Halloween tree? I could. Karina says the trees outside are white now. There you go. What is OML Embroidery University? Good question, Brenda. It is our Facebook group. So a lot of times there's a lot of people in it. That's where I announce everything. I put the links to the videos, to the designs, everything like that. And you guys actually can help with deciding. So yesterday I put up a poll on this. Which one do you guys want me to stitch out? The present or the trees? And 75% of you said present. So that's what I'm stitching out. It is a great place for newbies because everyone is very kind and no question, like you can ask any question in there and everybody is nice. And if you're not nice, you won't be there. Jackie Cheek, hello Jackie. So if you're new, it's a great place to be. And then you can be a regular on Saturday and the other videos I'm doing as soon as I can get back to it. Because I know you guys love the digitizing series and I want to make some quilts and stuff. So yeah, I'll get back to it. But you can join the gang. It's awesome. It's awesome. So apparently, where Karina is, the Netherlands, it's snowing. And we haven't had any snow, but it is cold. It is cold. So now on this, I love this. So I did really well on my trimming. You can see it's in the exact same spot around. Now there's some decorative stitches. I put a stop in it here in case you wanted to change colors, which I think on this one, if I did a really deep burgundy, I think that would look great too. So that's why it's there. If you don't want to, then just keep going on. Keep going on. But I like the green. I don't want it to be too green. I gotta put some red in there. So, or burgundy. I don't actually have any burgundy fabric. Maybe I do. Change of pace a little bit. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see. I just grabbed a whole bunch. So, what do you guys think of this for the present? Just to bring red into it. I like it. I like it. Susan Williams. Happy birthday, Sue. Thank you for teaching us the bow this week. It's pretty cool, isn't it? As I was designing it, I thought, yeah, you know, this is something my grandma taught me, and it just makes everything like easier and nicer because it's your design, because you drew it. And don't be too hard on yourself. Does not have to be perfect. And that's the key to everything. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just your design, stitch it out. You can either do it, you know, doodle it and bring the picture in, or you can do it right in your software, or you can do it in graphic software. Either one, whichever way you want to do it, but give it a try because you'll be surprised. You'll be very surprised at what you can do. And it's kind of a, you know, pretty good accomplishment, right? I love it. Yes, you live near Santa Claus. Oh, Karina. Yeah, everything up there. Everything up there. All right, so I like the green. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to do a color change now because we are doing the present. So I'm not going to use green, even though we have satin stitches. I mean, that's fine, but I'm not going to use the green because it will probably show through, and I don't want that. So I'll pull the camera back. So did I? Nope. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. So I'm not hitting the camera. Karina, don't say anything. There we go. So I'm switching to a burgundy to match my snowflakes. And I think that'll bring it all together, all the colors together. So first step in applique, placement. Happy birthday, Sue. Thank you, Carolyn, for sure. I'm about, oh man, you're really close to Santa. That's awesome, Karina. I didn't realize that. I mean, it's obvious, but I didn't click into that. We always watch the NORAD, North American, no, I can't remember what NORAD means, but it's military. And they're out there listening and stuff, and they put up something with Santa. They're tracking Santa, and it's super cute. My kids loved it when they were little, and I always do it. It's awesome. I got more commercials after I canceled my YouTube subscription. They have changed everything. Absolutely everything, guys. I have no control over the commercials and stuff. I'm not necessarily that happy about it because I would like to decide, but they took that away from me. So I have no control. I have one that mid-rolls, they call it. So when you get a commercial in the middle, and I turn that off so you guys don't have to watch the commercials. I don't know if I necessarily agree with commercials live. I've never done that before, but like I said, I have no choice. And it kind of sucks, but there you go. Ooh, I'm liking this. This looks like wrapping paper for sure. Now, always be careful on your trimming, but this one isn't as dramatic as the outside one because we do have get out of jail free card that we're gonna actually stitch right now. So back to the machine. We're doing really well on bobbin. So, oh, I could have done a much better job. Oh well. So now we're gonna do these satin stitches, and they're kind of broken up, so yeah. When you use metallic thread, what needle and size do you use? Good question, Brenda. I use Kingstar metallic thread from Dime, and I swear by it. I love to do embroidery experiments, and when it first came out, I tested it to the max, and you can even put the metallic thread in the bobbin, yes, in the bobbin, and do freestanding lace. And once I did that, I'm like, this is the metallic for me. And most people love it. The majority of people who get it are like, yes, it's so nice to use metallic thread without all the hassle. So, and I don't change my needle size. I change my needle, obviously, but I really don't change my needle size. 7511 is what I stick to. I never have any problems. I know some people change it. It is up to you what you want to do, how you want to do it, but 7511, that's what I have. See, I have them sitting right here, and I just keep them right here by the machine and just switch it over. So, a gold bow or a green bow? How about you guys vote? Gold or green? Gold or green? Gold or green? I think maybe the green. What do you think? I think the green would look pretty good. Only used Kingstar, never went back. Now it's a pleasure to add metallic in my embroidery. It really is. I mean, I don't have any silver. Although silver would look really good with this, wouldn't it? Pink, pink, pink. All right. Detention, detention. Shannon, detention. I lost track. Who do you think's winning? Green, pink, pink, gold. Shannon, you're in detention. Stop saying pink. Green, 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 green. I think it's more greens, maybe. There we go. Oh, Judy Quilt, thanks for saying that. Lynn, now you're in detention, Lynn. Stop it. You guys in your pink. Don't you think a pink bow right now would look terrible? Just terrible. Lynn, detention. So, what do you guys think? I could probably go check and see if I have silver, but I don't think I do. Green for sure. Yeah, let's do green. Okay, so before I do this, I am going to change my thread. Now, this is just regular HTV, guys. It's not a huge deal. Silver would be perfect, but green. Yeah, I know. See, should be enough. Yes, okay. Sorry, not that one. The green one's here, and I know I have enough. Green thread, that's what I was looking for. This is going to be lovely in green. You know what I should have done? I should have put silver for this. I think that would have brought it all together because there's no gold in it. However, we can always go back. And before we put the back on, that is what I'm going to do if I remember. So, this is part of the bow. So you want to match your thread. It's just stitching. It's not applique. But it's just stitching, but you want it to match the bow so it kind of goes together. And it's just, you know, the parts that are around the patterns. So there we go. Changed my mind. White. White HTV. Pretty sure I don't have any. You know what? One of these days I'll bring them all out and we can look at the HTV. I'm thinking I have to try the holographic ones. And they have ones with patterns and the whole bit. So, I mean, there's lots. So make sure when you're using HTV that you peel off the carrier sheet. So what's the carrier sheet? Well, it is, let's see if we can show it. Yeah, there, it's thick. You can see that it's thick. And there's a plastic, well, a clear plastic sheet. This one has it showing. Can you see that? The clear plastic sheet. You want to take the HTV off of that. You don't want to stitch through the plastic sheet because you really do want to iron it down afterwards, which is nice. So I usually just kind of flip a corner and then pull it off. I'm not having much luck yet. While I'm doing that, we're going to do the placement for the bow. So it's kind of neat. We skipped a couple of steps because we didn't have to trim the batting or the fabric. We just trimmed this one. And because we're using HTV, we don't have to trim the HTV because we're just going to very carefully tear it. So, okay, might have to be gold or I'll get up and look for silver because I can't get the carrier sheet off. It's fighting me. It's fighting. It's a battle that I need to win. Yeah, what the heck, man? I know it's on the bottom. This one. Oh, got it. Got it. Okay. Fear not, my people. I got it. Oh. So, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So, I'm just peeling it off the carrier sheet. Now, the carrier sheet is a little sticky. So, careful where you put it, but put it away from your machine. And you need to do it better than that because look what happened. Can you guys see the creases? Which is fine for a bow, but just don't do it the way I just did it. So we're going to lay it on top. Now you can see it's a lot more flexible without the carrier sheet. You don't have to worry about the carrier sheet. It's for ironing on a shirt. So I think this green is going to look awesome. So now we're just going to stitch it down. That's all we have to do. Yep, I did it right. This stuff is really nice. It has big, like, chunks of holographic in there. I love it. I love it. but the kind you buy from Dime is a little stronger. So now we're going to, now that it's stitched down, and if you're using fabric, then you just trim it out. Now we're going to do a little bit of detail, and I put a color stop in it because you can change color if you want it to show more. I'm just going to use the same green. That's what I did on my other one as well. I just used gold. So it's there, but it's subtle. And it's a nice back stitch. So, see, you can see it. Yes, you guys can see it too. Specialty appliques, silk to pony. Ooh. Sweet Pea has nice everything for sure. They're stitch intense. That's one thing I would say. I'm going to use my multi-needle for doing them because they're a bit stitch. They take a long time, but so worth it. They're just beautiful. So if you're using fabric, remember this will be trimmed out because now we're going to do the cover stitches. And because I'm using HTV, you don't have to cut it because chances are you're going to rip it. So we are just going to go ahead and do our satin stitches. What type of material is the beautiful green? It is HTV. And I don't know where I got it. I don't know if it was Cricut or not. It could be. But you can also buy like 12 by 12 sheets of it. And Barb just said Dime has some really nice kits with the HTV and the metallic thread. I got one of those. Oh, that was so awesome. So you get like 3 sheets of the HTV or sparkly stuff, whatever you want to say, and metallic thread that matches almost exactly. Heat transfer vinyl. Yes, remember when you're looking for it, if you don't get it from Dime, they got the right colors. It's right there, an iron, and it says iron on. If you get regular vinyl, it's not going to work. That's just sticky stuff and sparkly stuff. Yeah, there you go. Sparkly stuff, and I'll say quietly HTV, heat transfer vinyl, or iron on vinyl. I think maybe people would remember iron on. So you don't have to iron it on, but it flattens it out really nicely and it looks great. So you can see here, I don't know if you guys know, not quite, that you can see all the little holes that it's doing, which is awesome, but that's what's going to make it easy to tear off. So with something like this that would take a minute or two to trim, absolutely. However, you could use some maybe striped fabric or something like that. I think that would look fantastic on it too. So it is doing the zigzag stitches, which is the get out of jail free stitches, and it looks good. There's also a variety that you can run through a printer. I had to do an image of a brain scan for my sister. The embroidered version took 3 hours. The direct transfer vinyl took 3 minutes. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I know, 3 minutes. It's easy. I would love, although it's really expensive, and that is off the table now, the Brother fabric printer. I just think that would be fun, but the machine is super pricey and the fabric that it's on a roll. Do you always use iron-on HTV? No, but when I want to sparkle, like Christmas to me is sparkle, I use it when I want, I guess. I sometimes use, like in the one I did here, this one, it's sparkle HTV and metallic thread here, but I don't think it's overdone. It just looks great, I think. So yeah, you don't want to sparkle everything. Out of my budget too. Yeah, I know, Julianne. I know. It's over here in Canada, it is a lot of money, but oh my goodness, I would love to play with one. because, you know, I'd be doing dash hound everything and skulls, and you imagine the Halloween fabric I could design. Ooh yeah, awesome. Please hit the like button to support Sue and the channel. Yeah, it supports all of us, and it's free to click the like button, and it makes a difference. So people ask, what is the difference that it makes? The more likes and the more views I have on the videos, the more YouTube pays attention to me, and the more YouTube will dish out the videos, like in suggested videos, to more people. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So a like makes a big difference, and if I can get to my goal, I think that would be fantastic. I'm hoping I can do that. That would be great. So the goal is 100,000 subscribers, and it can be done. Embroidery Garden got 80 or 90 or 100,000, so yeah. What program do you use to design? Well, it really honestly depends what I'm doing. If I'm on my Mac upstairs, I definitely use Embrilliance because it works so well on the Mac. Anybody oh, hold on, I'll come back to that. Anyone have an answer for, does anyone use HTV that is not iron-on? There's no such thing as HTV that's not iron-on. Like I said, that would be just regular vinyl, and it won't work. It won't work. Nancy, long time no see, love the mug rugs. So yes, upstairs in my living room, I use Embrilliance. Down here, I use the Dime because it has so many different ideas on it. I love it. I don't use PEDesign too much because I can't transfer anything to my machines either. And I use Hatch a little bit, but not really. I guess if I'm using my PC upstairs, I'll use that Hatch. But I still have like 2 copies of the professional level, which is E4. So either or, one or the other. Okay, so the last step here is the cover of it. So let's go back to the desk, and I'm going to show you how this HTV comes off. Okay, so I want to move my sticky piece. So yeah, hardly any trimming. Hardly any trimming. So look, so it's kind of thin, it's kind of papery. Now I always just hold my finger down to hold it down, but you don't really have to. Look how easily it comes off because the satin stitches give it a whole bunch of holes. So that saves you trimming time. And I'll show you guys really up close in a minute that it's close, like it's really good, really nice and close. Okay, so I messed up that part. There we go. Oh, I got it. So just be you know, slow and gentle on this. It's not Mylar, but it could be a little sensitive, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh, I can't wait to see how this green bow looks. So I've missed a couple spots, so I'm going to have to go back. Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't that awesome? But you can see, look, it's all covered. It's all great. I like it. So I'm just going to be careful. That's why I have nails like this. Now, see, I can't do the outside. Remember I said I was going to go back and do the outside? I had to do it before the bow because the bow is over top. So I don't want to go and redo it and have it over because it won't look right. So I'm just going to leave it. I like the green everywhere. I think that's awesome. So now we're going to put it together. We're almost done, believe it or not. We are almost done. So let's go back to the machine. Oh, just the right amount of sparkle in there. You can also use the metallic for it if you wanted to. So now we're going to put this together. And I'm going to take my background fabric and I'm going to excuse me, place it over top, face down. Remember always right sides together, right? There we go. And we're just going to stitch it. Can you wash this mug rug? Yes. HTV is made for t-shirts, and you wash the bejeebers out of it. And it's the same stuff that you make t-shirts with. So yes, Sharon says the green was the right choice. Do you put a pressing cloth over top when you iron it so you don't ruin the thread? Yeah, I always do that. And you're ironing, but you're pressing. So it's a little bit different. So it's not quick movements. You just press it and move on. I have a mini, I'll show you guys. Happy music! All right, we're done. Let's go back to the desk. But I'll show you what I use for this. And here we are. And I have it right here handy because I love it. So I have a mini one. So the size of that would, let's see. And it's not an iron, it's a press. It's an easy press mini. But look, it goes in like that. In. And it's a press. So, and this was not very expensive. Heats up quickly and it works. So I will put a cover over it and press everything. So the folded back fabric, yes, I think it would work. Might be a little awkward, but not really. People have their own ideas on it. If I have the extra fabric, which I don't with this, I would do it and show you guys how to do it, right? But I didn't have enough fabric. This was all I had. So yeah, I think you'd have to go back to stitch all the way around. Yes, yes. I think I've done a video on that. I've done so many videos I can't hardly remember, showing you guys how to do it. I think it's called, putting an envelope back on it. Fold the fabric in half on each side, put it in the middle, and then go back to like the first step, and it's a full circle, and stitch it out and then turn it. You're done. So, whatever you guys want to do, there's options. And it's still there. It's still part of the pattern, so it's easy to do. But when I'm short on fabric, this is what I do. Someone asked back there, Cindy King, I was wondering where you were. Yeah, replay squad, replay crew. Now, if you want to cut into this, you can. I didn't have any problems, so there we go. There we go. And now we're gonna twist it. I want a 15 by 15-ish heat press. I actually have it's something like 12 by 15 Cricut heat press. Geez, that thing's heavy. I don't use it. It's too heavy. I have kind of like a medium one there. So for this, you can use your fingers to just, smooth it out, and when you iron it, it'll look way better. And then all you have to do is finish it. Okay, I really like that. That's why I wanted to use this fabric. So I left a tab, by the way. It just, for me, makes it a lot easier to finish it, because you have some, play on it with the fabric. If you don't want to do it that way, heck, then don't. So the ways to finish it, sorry, I was off camera there. The ways to finish it, you can use some double-sided tape. You can use fabric glue, easy enough. You could put a little scrap of fusible in there and sew it down. You can get it in smaller pieces. Hold on a sec, because I'll show you guys what you can get. Yeah, there it is. This is fusible. So this is what I do. You just cut a little piece, pop it in there, iron the whole thing, and there you go. Yeah. I have the Cricut 12 by 10 and it's heavy. It's almost too heavy. It's too heavy. I feel like I'm straining my muscles using it. So fuse, glue, double-sided tape, or for a beautiful finish, if you guys are good at sewing, you can top stitch it. And I would top stitch it in a nice color because it's going to be on top of everything. But that gives it a really nice finish. So if I was doing it, because, you know, I'm okay at sewing, I'm not, you know, top notch, I'm still learning, and I haven't been back to it for so long. I would put few little daubs of basting glue on it and then take it to the sewing machine, and that way you don't have to fiddle around. So any one of those ways are perfect for this, and it's easy to close it. You don't have to worry too much about it. So there we go. So a line of top stitching would be a great finish. Yeah, and you know what? You could even do, because I left a tab, so look, the fabric goes all the way almost to the present. If you wanted to put another design stitch around it, because, you know, the luminaire turns into a sewing machine and there's lots on it. So yeah, could you use a glue gun? I suppose you could. You just have to be really careful that you don't goop it or, you know, burn your hands. Another reason why I have nails, for sure. So dark background, gold, a little more green. I don't know which one I like best. I like the red around and the red present. I like the green in this one, but the light background, I seem to like it. I'll be watching much more. We'll look forward to seeing you every Saturday at 10 a.m. Next week, guys, next week, we are going to be doing the Dime Project of the Month. So I will be on the Dime channel on Thursday announcing it, and which is great because I haven't seen Eileen Roche for a while. So awesome. I think it will be fantastic fun. So remember that to tune in at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or it's 1 o'clock Central Time. That's what they put on it. And be the crew to cheer me on. Eileen Roche loves that. She's like, oh, the gang's all here. Yeah, I love it. Jessie, good live, Sue. Thank you. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I guess it's Thanksgiving weekend for you guys. I forgot to post something. So yeah, go to my website, grab this. Every time you make a purchase, it also goes to support the channel so I can keep doing it. And Lynn, hi Odie. Yes, he's barking outside. So my kids are coming today. Well, Sam is. Bee's already here. And we're going to do the birthday thing and watch Doctor Who for sure. So go grab it, stitch it out. Don't be afraid of some bling or some other bling, right? And show us what you got for sure. They're lots of fun. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. Please click the like button on this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye. There's my hands. Bye. There's another look at my nails. Woo. It's kind of cool. Thanks everyone.